you've committed your life to helping veterans receive fair treatment as well as getting the benefits that they deserve and that they're promised.
Yeah.
How did you kind of get started in that? We talked a little bit about how you went through the process.
Yeah.
But nowadays, what does that look like? How do you do it now and educate our public on what that looks like? Because people don't understand about veterans that are misinterpreted.
Well, what I did at first, I joined the Disabled American Veterans, and I went up the ladders: junior vice, senior vice, commander, district commander. So I got to grasp all of it. I made sure that before I put out the word, I do my due diligence, hoping I'm right, hoping I don't make a mistake. And a guy asked me one time, I got him a wheelchair, and it was a track. He had lost both of his legs, and it was a track. It was $22,000, and we got it for him with Bill Johnson. Mm-hmm. And he said, "Leo, what do I owe you?" I said, "Yeah, you damn sure do owe me." Now you got to help another veteran. Mm-hmm. And then you got to tell him he got to help another veteran. I said, and before you know it, there's a bunch of us. Like when I started the food drive, I started it with DAV back in 02 or 01. Hardly 5 guys were at a meeting. There weren't 5 guys there. And I turned around and I talked to Second Harvest Food Bank, and I said, let us be a part of it. Well, I took that from this. We went down to the Cavelli Center. We ended up passing 2,000, putting boxes in 2,000 cars at the Cavelli Center. Mm-hmm. So just by word of mouth, the word got out. Hey, you want to do something? Come down here and volunteer. Mm-hmm. Or you want to do something? Instead of putting your $10 somewhere else, put your $10 in Youngstown. Go to Harvest Food Bank. Tell them you want the veterans money. And let's do it. Mike will do the rest. We ain't got to do nothing. Let Mike do it. You drop the dollar off. And it turned out, I don't know how many years later, we're passing out. The one time I passed out 500 turkeys and then 500 hams. I got Denise DeBartolo York. I know sometimes she don't like me to mention it, but I like her to get the credit because people don't have a clue how much she supports us and how much she's there for us. And her dad, people don't realize, unless you're in that little niche of just people knowing her and knowing people, that they do a lot for the community. Oh, without
a
lot that they don't get recognized for.
Exactly.
Like when I had mentioned putting 300 flags on the bridges, on 3 bridges, that was my idea. I come up with it. The original thing was we were going to make it the Women's Veterans Bridge. I said, there's nothing for women. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put flags because I seen him going down to Columbus, and I seen him, and I go, why can't we do that?
Right.
Well, Ron Hostler, one of our commissioners, said, why don't we do it at each point that you come into Mahoning County? And I go, so the cost is, I believe, around 50-some hundred. That's to get the grommets, and we put them all up, all volunteers. But Denise paid for the first one. And it's unbelievable. Flags in this on South Avenue, the 3 flags over there. She paid for that. It's this. I wouldn't trade you this community for all the money in the world. This is the best community in the United States.
Oh.